Hey Virgo, what's up? Welcome to BMHP's Table of Etiquettes. Hope you guys are feeling beautiful. That's new. But I hope you guys are feeling beautiful. Sounds like some of you are looking beautiful, doing something new to your hair, doing something new to your body. Just all new energy. So, hope you guys are feeling fabulous. But either way, let's go ahead and get into this message and see what Beloved wants you to know. Beloved, what's going on with the Virgos, please? What's going on with the Virgos? That's your card right there, spiritual strength in this deck. But let's see what's up. What's going on with the Virgos? Sacral chakra, love begins, accelerated motion, balance, crown chakra, and triumph. At the bottom of the deck, conflict and defeat. Why do I feel like, Virg, this isn't your energy? Why do I feel like this is someone else's energy? Because it's like a transference of energy. You know, like they're coming out the light into darkness, right? But all of these like spiritual entities are running up the stairs. I'm not sure if you guys can see that fully, but they're spiritual entities running up the stairs. So this is the energy of how someone is feeling at this time, right? But it's not actually darkness they're going into. They're going into like this hermit energy because there's a candle down there, right? So they'll find that light, put it in a lantern, and find their way through whatever they're experiencing, okay? You know, Virg, you have been or you are healed, right? You've been doing your healing work. You've been connecting a lot with Beloved in the spiritual realm. You've been getting a lot of downloads, a lot of messages. Some of you guys, I wanted to say this particularly for you, Virg. Some of you guys have been experiencing sickness and maybe went to the doctor. The doctors didn't really have an answer for why you feel sick or something like that. It's like this message and this energy here of you've been receiving spiritual downloads. It's why you've been a little bit sick, Virg. When you go through stages of spiritual downloads, it seems as if you're sick in some type of way. You may have been feeling tired. You might have been sleeping a lot, things like that. But those are the times when you are receiving these spiritual downloads, right? Also, when you're doing majority of your healing work, when God is depositing new information into you, new knowledge, new wisdom. Because remember, the hermit has to get alone, right? In order to grasp that wisdom, to grasp that knowledge. So you may have been in this energy lately, Virg, of being solo or being alone. And those are the times when Beloved is downloading these new spiritual gifts into your spirit, right? Because whatever place you've come from, Virg, you've come from a place of heartache, you've came from a place of pain, you've came from a place of defeat, right? You were once in this conflict and defeat energy, right? And that's why it's a spiritual transfer, because now it's interesting how this happened. I had this for like a Pisces. But it's funny how Beloved be giving this to me. It's always a flip side to every coin, right? So if you felt that at one time, the coin has the other side of the coin is this: material and spiritual prosperity, right? So now you're no longer in this energy, right? You've gone up the stairs towards the light, right? And now you're in this energy of material and spiritual prosperity. Once again, that's maybe why some of you guys have been feeling sick or been feeling sleepy or whatever because you've been getting a lot of spiritual downloads. So the other flip side of the coin is whoever this is, your person, someone in your life, a family member, friend, whatever, right? It's a flip side to every coin. So like I said, one season this was you, and the next season this is you, right? And I feel like that's why this balance card is here, because this is God's way of telling you that this situation has in fact been balanced, okay? Whether or not you want to believe it or not, right? And it was definitely, it's definitely this situation of a deep-rooted love, something that you felt like was sent from heaven, right? I'm looking at these hands, right? This wasn't just supposed to be a blessing for you. This was supposed to be a blessing for someone else too. It was part of God's promise. But I feel like with the energy I'm picking up, this flip side of the coin, it didn't work out like that, right? One of you guys rejected this, right? So what ended up happening, because look at this. It's interesting because who was I talking to? I was talking to Cancer about leaves on a tree, right? And how leaves have to leave your life. They didn't come to stay. You know how the tree is the foundation. Then you have the branches, and then you have the little branches that hold the leaves, right? Like the little branches and the leaves, those break, right? But the big branches, it takes a lot to break those. So it takes a lot more friction. So you feel it a lot more when it breaks, right? And that's kind of what was happening in Cancer's energy. But if you look at the leaves in the tree in this particular presentation of this photo of this card, you see that it was supposed to be a very prosperous time. So whatever happened on the other end of the spectrum, some of you guys could have dealt with the Cancer, but it was supposed to be a fulfilling life. No one was supposed to leave, but I feel like someone did, okay? And that's why you have that flip side of the coin. Either way, Virg, these downloads you've been receiving, it's to make you understand and realize the reason why you had to go through what you went through. It made you stronger. It made you smarter. It made you go after your passions, your goals, your ambition. Like, it made you, like, it opened up all your spiritual gifts and talents, right? Like, with this break of this branch, nothing was held back, right? Everything that was gifted inside of you, everything that was laying dormant within you, it came to the forefront, right? So now as you sit there and you look at yourself now compared to, when this heartbreak or this betrayal first happened, you are a totally different person than who you once were. You don't think the same, you don't act the same, you don't want to be around the same people. Like, everything about you has shifted, right, into a higher level of consciousness. And I feel like that's why there's been a lot of Virgos that's been sleeping and that's been having health issues, is because you guys have been getting those downloads through this crown chakra energy, right? Because you guys have sat so long in your heart chakra, or maybe for some of you even your sacral chakra, right? Because like this was a blow to the system, right? But now I see that not only are you coming out victorious, but you're coming out stronger and better than ever, right? For some of you, this is a person that wants to come back, right? Because they're realizing that this love, it was something that they only had with you, right? And that's why they're coming towards it. But for others of you, this is just you being that victorious Virgo, right? Standing in your strength, standing in your power, no longer like afraid to really step out and be authentically yourself, right? Because this brought out, because Virgos, a lot of Virgos are real people, right? They speak, they say what's on their mind. Some people don't like it, but hey, Virgos just say and speak like real shit, right? So I feel like whatever's been going on up until this point, up until this time, Virg, it has all been leading you up to some type of victory, some type of success. I feel like something beautiful is coming towards you. Let me clarify this Triumph card. Beloved, why is this Triumph card here? That's crazy. Got the sun at the bottom of the deck. Why is this Triumph card here? Why is this Triumph card here? Why is this Triumph card here? King of Swords and Three of Swords want to break out the deck, Virg. Why is this Triumph card here? The Page of Cups, the Tower. Clarify this Page of Cups. Clarify the Tower. Yes, Virg. You know, let me tell you what I get with this Tower, Virg. What I get with this Tower is God will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing so big enough you won't have room enough to contain it. And there you are, Virg, and the Seven of Pentacles energy, having so many blessings you don't have room enough to contain it, trying to figure out what to do with everything that God just gave you, trying to figure out what to do with all these gifts, these talents, everything that's been going on in your life. Like, you're trying to figure it out. Like, dang, how do I compartmentalize all these things in my life? Like, they all came out of nowhere, right? But I feel for a lot of you at the same time, there's someone that wants to talk to you, Virg, that you ain't been talking to or whatnot. You might receive a message or something from this person. I feel like whoever this person is has still not matured or grown to the level that you need them to be. And I just feel like you're not even gonna give this any more time, energy, or attention. I feel like for the most of you, you're done with it. Some of you still want, like, to talk to this person, talk to this individual. But I feel like for most of you, you're kind of, I mean, Virg, you came out the damn High Priestess, okay? That's a lot of, think about how powerful mix that you got to be right now, Virgo. Listen to all the major arcanas. The Magician, the Hermit, the High Priestess. That's a lot of spiritual power. Now you can go back and waste your spiritual strength on someone who doesn't understand you, someone who's not spiritually on the level you are, but you're holding a lot of power. Like, what's crazy is you are just going to start manifesting stuff just off your thoughts. So in the future energy too, Virg, be careful with your thoughts, because your thoughts are becoming reality. But you have a powerful combination of spiritual powers, okay? Blessings from God, the Magician. Think about that combination, Virg. And then think about everything you went through to get to that place. Okay? All that conflict and defeat. Hold on. So you can see the visualization of what you looked like in the spiritual realm. You probably looked at like that in the physical realm too for some of you, because it was rough, right? But this material and spiritual prosperity, that's the combination of those three energies, okay? High Priestess, Magician, Hermit. That's wisdom, baby. That's the power to bring things into fruition. And that's knowing how to do it all. I mean, the Hermit has wisdom to know, and so do the High Priestess. But the High Priestess does it unknowingly because she just knows, right? It's just Man, I'm telling you, Virg, what's coming in for you, baby? Yeah, you can fool with them people if you want to, Virg. But I feel like you got bigger fish to fry. God's not blessing you with all this spiritual gift and spiritual energy to waste it on someone who had you in defeat and conflict, Virg. Okay? You got bigger fish to fry in this next trajectory of your life, right? So let's go ahead and get you Zodiac Speaks messages and close out this reading. Okay, that's how they look. I made me a deck. I think for every card I paid $2. I ain't care. I was like, I want every one. And I'm going back to get some more as soon as he refill it. May I get one card for Virgo, please? One card. Because sometimes I was getting duplicate cards. But that thing... Oh, that's crazy. Remember that movie Big when I'm talking about spiritual powers? And how he wished for something at that machine, Zodiac Speaks, and it came into fruition. This is what you have to be careful of, Virg, of what you hope for, of what you wish for, because it's coming, right? If you want a problem child back, that's going to come in for you. Leave them problems alone, okay? Focus on you, Virg. Alright, I'm going with these two. Okay, and this is what they look like. Alrighty, so the first one. You tend to look for what you want, but it is oftentimes not what you need. Instant gratification is tempting, but it doesn't always lead to long-term happiness. Try resisting human nature by looking beyond the luster of getting what you want right away. Have the patience to invest in something that you need, and you will reap the lasting benefits. Facts, Virg, facts. Okay? You emerge from your recent fog and get down to business. Life becomes more serious and realistic. If a person takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. There's a need for good business judgment now. When things are going well, it's all too easy to become overconfident and not give proper attention to one's duty. If this tendency is recognized early, it may be corrected and no harm will be done. You will also find time after business is settled for friends and or lovers. It's easy to see, hard to foresee. See, Virg? It's time, right now it's about business, job, work, whatever. It's, like I said, you could go back. I don't know why I gotta keep showing you this, Virg. But, this is where you're going right now, right? But for some reason, if you go back, there's a flip side to the coin, right? Somebody has to be on that side. It's just the cycle that you've been in. When you're like this person was like this. And when you're like this person is like this. Let this cycle end so you both could be like this, focused, right? Something good will come in because there's other trees. There's a lot of trees that's growing out there for you, Virg. I don't know. You guys must be dealing with some type of Cancer energy because that's where those trees were prominent in Cancer's reading. But either way, Virg, I thank you guys so much for tapping into BMHP's Table Etiquettes. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, love, peace, and so. Take care.